Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my world and welcome to our farm, Smile Planet Farms, here in Abuja. So today I'm welcoming to my farm. If you are here on my channel for the first time, I want to say thank you very much. Come and hug you. Come and hug you. Good. So for those of you that have been on this channel over a period of time, thank you very much. I love you. In short, come and take this egg. This egg is for you. If anywhere you see me, ask for your one egg, I'll give it to you. So but let's go to the business of the day. So yeah, I'm here in my farm and I'll be telling you something. What do you do to your layers when they stop laying? When there's a decline in production, what do you do? Three things might cause that. Number one, maybe they are sick because of the vicinity. Maybe you have a Newcastle disease. Hey, shut up. That's how I'm making it, so you shout for them like that. So let's continue. So maybe they are sick or the heads of the bears are not all right. So you need to call your vet doctor to help you check that. But maybe on the other hand, the feed you are giving them can affect their production. Remember I say it's three things. One is their health. Number two, maybe the kind of feed you are giving them is dropping their production. Or number three, where we are right now in our farm, the birds are old. They pass monopause, they pass papa pause, they pass picking pause, they pass birdie pause. I don't even know English like that. I'm just thinking. In my videos, I play a lot because life is not as serious as they are taking it. So but let's continue. So either of those three reasons, maybe the bears, the heads of the bears are declining. So you need to call your vet doctor to check you of disease. You need to deworm them. Do you need to give them more vitamin or what kind of drugs? Maybe they have a Newcastle disease. That can be the cause. Then secondly, remember I said that the feed, maybe the kind of feed you are giving to them, it might be chicken, animal care, vita. Know the kind of feed that match and fit to the kind of species of layers you have in your farm. Just like just like babies, some babies are good with naan, some are good with SMA Gold, some are good with Cerelac. Some baby eat pounded yam in 1 month, not a lie. But some baby eats adult food for maybe 1 year old. So the same thing, these things are livestock. So because they are livestock, they have different kind of preferences for the kind of food that they eat to vitalize their body and make them what? Start laying. Remember, one, they don't knack. They knack. Now those on the other side, they knack, they born picking. But this one is what they eat that now knack their intestine, knack their production, and now lay egg for you. So let's continue. So that is for that. Then, but the third part where we are right now in our farm is that they are old. Because they are old, they cannot really meet up to the daily production. Now you will start losing money. So people don't know when to let go in their poultry farm. Like this, our farm. Let me walk you around. This is our farm. You must know when to let go. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. We brought this bird over a year ago, and now the production has declined. Your bird is supposed to be able to do two things for you: produce the money that they use, that you feed them with, and give you profit and give you money for your operational expense. Once your birds are not meeting those three things, if they are eating 3 bags a day, that's like now where we are now, a bag is 7,100. That's about 21,300. So if they've been eating 3 bags in a day, we need an average of minimum 20 to 25 crates to cover that cost for that day. Hey, so once your bears are no longer producing what they are eating and giving you extra income to pay your staff salary, buy drugs and buy feed, then you are running at loss. Outside they are sick or the feed is affecting them, but once this is the third state, you let them go. So that's why we're selling off all these beds. It pains me, you are going, all these our beds, I'm going to sell them to Mesuya, sell them to hotel, eateries, because it's time. That's why I tell people all the time is that poultry farming is one business that you can never go lost. All you do in poultry farming is for you to minimize the risk in the business. You cannot eradicate the risks. Now look at this now. I brought this bird over a year ago. I groomed them, I gave them feed. In turn, they lay the eggs. I made my profit. My staffs are happy. Hey guys, say hi to this camera. There are my staff there. Forget them there. So now my staff are happy. There's money to run the business, and also there's money for me to chill as a big boy. But outside that, now that I've done all those things, I've calculated there are more than 12 months. They are up to a year and 4 months in my farm. Production has declined. What they eat no longer meets up to what they produce. So in that gap alone, that can bring pressure in the business. So what I talk with my manager and my team, I said, no, you know what? Let's calculate it and sell them off. So this bird will go in for minimum 2,500 depending on their body weight. So I'm going to sell from 2,500 to 3,000 naira to 3,500. So that's why I've done a separate video. I put those videos on my timeline asking people to come and buy. So when you come, if you are going to eat in your house, I said 3,000 or 3,500 for you. If you are coming from like a hotel or a restaurant, then I'm gonna pack them minimum of 2,500 or 2,600. Then if I'm selling this 1,000 bed at the rate of say 2,500, do the math. If I'm selling at the rate of 3,000, do the math. So you can now realize that poultry farming is something that can give you value round from when you bring them to when they produce for you, and when it's time for you to let them go, you can still also make money from it. So let me show you around. So all these birds are going now, and shall I come bring on? So this is a sign. You can see this bird now. It's a sign that this is good to go. It's good to go. They are tired. They are retirees. They are pensioners. Okay, this one you can see this now. This is you can see. So even though it's looking healthy, but no longer producing. So what did I now do with my team? It's time to let all these birds go. Many of us are in some relationship. We need to let them go. No. This is not relationship class. DM will talk about that side. But yeah, the relationship between me and this my chicken is coming to an end. So I need to let them go. So this will go for at least 3,500. And I bought this bird at the rate of 2,750 years ago. So I'm going to sell it on 3,500. Why all this skinny? Bring this very skinny bird out. Bring this one out now. Why all these ones that by their sight they'll negotiate them? By their sight they'll negotiate them. You know those women, they'll come to your farm, they'll tell you, not be the bird, be this one, you don't even get weight. But it's heavy, you could see. But people, you know, Nigerian, if you don't, you know how it is now, they'll come. See, if body don't they come out, nothing day. Now 1,500, now lie. They're going to sell it 2,000 in their place. So this one will go for like that kind of 2,500. Why the one I show you will go for 3,500? So meaning we need to resort the birds again. Separate the boys from the men, the grandpa and co, and sell them separately. Come let me show you now. So all these birds now, so they are still laying, you can see they are still dropping. Our birds, but they are dropping, it's not dropping to the dropping level we need them to drop. So all this, they are all going, all this, you can see. So what we've done now, so in order for us not to be out from business, so what we've done is this. We systematically want to phase them out, because it makes no sense to tell your customers you are going out of business for 1 month, because if you bring the bird in after 17 weeks, 17, 18, 19, 20, before they'll start to drop. By 21, 22 weeks, they'll start to drop fully. From 22 weeks down to 27 to 30 weeks, production will be maximum. So what do? Do we close down here because we are selling off? No, it's not a wise decision. So what do we now do? Come, let me show you. So what we've done is that we have a plan, and that plan is for us to bring these new rookies. These birds are new. So it's as good like these ones are taking over from these elders, these retirees. In the banking system, there about years ago when I was about to tell you that entry level. So all these are entry level chickens, layers. So they've written their exam, they've passed, we've interviewed them. How many eggs can you lay in a day? Can you meet up to the demand of the poultry farm? And they all passed the exam. And so that's why you see them, they are here. None of them are late. You see the way now, they are, let me show you something now. You can see they are still, ouch. Okay, let me bring them down. You can see they are still very fresh, young. You can see they are still very, very there. If you compare this and this, right, that there are two different kind of birds. You can see this now. You see this. This one is still very, like you see the way it is now. This one never see life. It never started to lay nothing. It's just still fresh like this. So you can now see the difference now. See the difference now. This, you could see, this is an elder, and this is a not a lazy youth. This is a youth aspiring to come to this level of eldership. Let me tell you, if you watch on my video channel, you know that I play a lot. See, knowledge does not mean you should take art fun. When you have fun when learning, the learning stick better. So let's continue. You can see the two differences. Now you can see now. I wonder, so what is the difference now? You see this cup here. You see this and this. This tells that there are difference. Can you see? This guy one is complete, and this guy one is just a baby. Look at their legs now. Look at their legs. You can see. This guy look like who's putting on white socks, and this guy look like a guy that have seen life in several multiple sides. So it might be one. So don't have to buy. Some people ask me, how do I know the bears are all brown? How do I know the difference? That is one of the differences you need to check. So these birds now, they've not started dropping. But let me show you something now. How do you know that they will soon start dropping? What they do is that they start shedding their feathers. So this place is a bit tight. Now this was an error we made in our farm years ago when we were building this farm. The spacing. I was not around the building. The engineer just so heat affect this one. So when you are building your farm, please try and give enough space in between your pen. This is an error. To me, in all my video, I don't tell you I know it all. I've never said that I make mistakes. So it's in my mistake I correct some of my clients and say don't do this. So in our new farm we are building over there, we'll be building very soon over there. They're going to be spacing because these birds they need proper ventilation, and spacing your cages is one thing you must learn. So what we now? So this bird there, and you can see now. Now once they start sharing all this, it shows that it's time for them to start laying. So that's why. So what we did now is that we've removed all this, brought in this. We remove these guys, although they are still laying. We remove these guys and bring in new ones. So with this, we replace with that will not be at all. This one will start dropping maybe in a week time. Then in that week time, they start dropping at least what we can meet our clients, even though not as we used to meet to their demand, but still keep the business running. So the smart way for you to do, have a proper calendar of when you are bringing your bed and project when they are to leave so that you can do what we are doing now. We sold all this one out, replace them, take these guys out, replace them. So by the time these guys are going out, these guys are dropping. By the time those guys at the third row are going out, these guys are dropping. With that, you are not out of the market. So let me show you something now. So all this is what we've done. Let's go back. Sorry, come this way. I'll show my cameraman one of these days. You can see his face. So all these are what we're doing. So this Mr. John is our vet doctor. He's the one that comes to give them injection when they are not doing well. So good. So all these, that's what I'm saying. So this is what you should do. This is what you should learn and understand how to do. What do you do when your bears are no longer laying? So all these are bears. Come see the fact that they are still laying. Come show, bring the camera, please. So the fact that these bears are still laying does not mean they are productive. People will say, okay, they are still laying now, keep them. No, it's stressing your finance. It's putting, sorry, Mr. John. It's stressing your finance. It's putting pressure on your system. You cannot be borrowing money to run your business. Now, it's not possible. It doesn't make sense. So you can see now all this, bring it in. All these are eggs. The birds are still laying, but are they meeting the production? Please, I don't know if you bring your camera so they can see it very well. You can see, we all have eggs. All these are eggs. All these are eggs, but mathematically, business-wise, they are only performing. They are not productive. They are no longer profitable. So the business is for you to what? Be productive, profitable, and increase your businesses. So in all, let's look at something. There are 3 things you must understand in business. Have a proper structure, a proper system, and a proper strategy. All these are structures. Everything you see here, they're all structures. But without a proper system in the structure, you run at loss. So that's why I'm telling you that you can build, but you need proper system to analyze when should the bird leave, when should you bring new birds in, and when and how you can make money and keep the business in place. So this is what I teach in my coaching and consulting session. Thank you very much. If you've been interested in any of our coaching, consultation, please call or click on the number below on this video or anywhere around this video. There's money in poultry farming and there's risk. That is why you need someone like me or my team member to come in to guide you on how to build your structure, put effective system in the structure, and have a proper strategy of those guys are coming to replace these guys, as these guys are leaving, these guys are going, we're in business. So as I said before, 3 things will make you come to this stage. Either your birds are sick, they're not doing well, or the feed you are using is not in suit to their body system, or they've come to the stage they're no longer producing. Either of these 3 reasons is why you might want to do away with your bird. But the second reason, which is their feed is not okay, you can change the feed until you get the one that fits them properly well. And the first one, if they are sick, you can get a vet doctor, just the way you saw our team member with a doctor here checking this thing. The one for the third one, where we are right now, they are not sick, they are not rejecting their feed, just that they have reached the threshold of production, which is now known as old layer. That's what we're sending them off. Thank you very much. Hit the subscribe button on this video. I'll be putting 2 videos here. One is how to start a poultry farm. The other one is what to do on how to increase your staff performance. Click in there on the video to watch. Thank you so very much. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing to this channel, and bye.